Hey, I'm Duke on Twitch. If you want to support the channel and greensunzenith.com, you can find my Patreon, merch store, and singles store, where you can buy singles through TCG Player or Card Hoarder in the video description. If you want to get in contact, you can also find all that info in the description below for things like donation deck lists or just wanting to reach out. Alright, let's get right into it. Hey team, welcome back to Dukes on Twitch. Back tonight with a special guest playing DN Solver's Depths list that won back-to-back challenges on the weekend, Jono Yanik, also known as Dreadnaught.
Hello.
Welcome. Hope you're well. Very nice to have you back on stream.
I'm excited to be here, man. Thanks for having me again. Hello from DC out here early in the morning. Late for you, you know? Let's go.
Yeah, well worth it because you're obviously someone who has played a lot of Green Sun Zenith decks and Night decks and performed well. What is your take on this list? Because there are a few things that are a little bit different to what you might see from sort of more, I guess, traditional decks or versions of it.
Yeah, I mean, the things, and I love, I mean, first of all, shout out to DN. I mean, killing it, winning both the challenges this last weekend with the same list, this one, which is really cool that we get to try it. Things that stick out really fast to me are the 4 Moxes. I think are the biggest thing that pops out probably off the page to most of us. 3 has been the standard. I'd say after that, the lack of Ramanap and then 3 Minskinboo instead, which is kind of like a more clear plan B, a way to win other than the Depths combo / mid-range plan. So maybe plan C, I don't know, B or C. And then I think also what's cool is the sideboard seems really streamlined with the 3 endurance and then a Hall of Gemstone, which I really hope we get to play because that's a really cool card. I'll let you take it on that one.
Yeah, so this card is from, I believe, Mirage, and it's a 3-mana enchantment. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, that player chooses a color until end of turn, lands tapped for mana produce mana of that chosen color instead of any other color. So it pretty much means that you can only produce one color for your turn. So decks like BANT or 4-color that usually rely on cards like Prismatic Ending to deal with enchantments like this obviously can't do that. And I believe like Teferi is going to have a hard time getting on the field to bounce it. So it can lock out a lot of decks from doing what they want to do. And I guess because we have Mox Diamonds and a few other things, we don't really care about it as much.
And I think the plan is with the 4 Moxes is you'd probably leave them in, whereas sometimes you'd cut them against those kind of decks. But if you're on that plan, you kind of need one out, right?
Yes.
I don't know. It'll be interesting to see. I haven't really played with 4 or and Hall as much, but I'm curious. I don't know about you, but yeah.
Yep, I've never cast it before, so we'll see how that goes. And yeah, obviously, Ramanap is pretty huge. It kind of turns off the graveyard as a resource, but we've seen Boo just do pretty amazing things in Legacy, so having the extra copy is really nice as well. And then,
and it's one of like Ramanap's just sort of, maybe it's too slow for the meta. Maybe that's the thinking. I don't know. We'll see. I find myself like every time I cut Ramanap, I'm kind of like I end up being in a game where I'm like, oh man, I'm against lands. It would be really nice if I had it. But you know, I think the meta now is kind of too fast for it in general. If you look at the top decks, and it's not a card you'd like want against most of them. So I think that's maybe the thinking. I don't know.
Yeah, that's a great point. Yeah, even I guess if you attack the like winners metagame as well, like you're looking at things like Mono White Initiative, which doesn't traditionally play Wasteland or a whole lot of them, and I guess Delver, it's not really like part of your main strategy, although it's quite nice to have in some circumstances. That yeah, it's tough. It's just one of those like sacred cows that it's really cool to see someone cut it and do really well with it. I believe that DN Solver actually took this list, or at least the idea from someone else as well, so credit to those people as well. But yeah, awesome to see someone take a list that's a little bit different to what you're seeing across the board and win 2 challenges in a row with it, which, you know, I think probably is only a handful of people. But yeah, I haven't played Depths in a few weeks, so pretty happy to get back on that train and see how this goes. I think the sideboard's pretty good for the.
Asking about Safekeeper. Do you want to take that one, or do you want me to take it?
Yeah, you go.
Oh yeah. Well, so look, there are some times that card looks bad. I don't know what your meta is like all the time, Bob, but like, I think that's absolutely a cornerstone card in this deck. That thing wins games you won't have business winning a lot of the time. Given if you know you have to make the 2020 to win, that is the way to ensure that it'll get through. If you need to make your knights bigger to swing in, that's the way to put the lands in the yard. There's just a million cases, and honestly, I'm gonna let it probably talk for itself in the league, but I think that you can't play this deck without that card. Like, if you want me to make a statement about that, like, the card is completely necessary in this deck. It just to ensure that your win cons win. Anything to add to that?
Yeah, especially with Green Suns, like having 5 copies is so good, and a little bit like Death and Taxes, where it's kind of your end game way to get through with the 2020. I think it's probably one of your better cards against Mono White Initiative to keep your 2020 away from things like Swords or Solitude or Caracas.
Actively Green Suns for it a lot of times against white decks, Bob, to answer that question. Yes.
Yeah, even in sort of, say, Storm or combo decks, we have Collector Oof. Being able to protect it is pretty nice as well, from any sort of bounce spells or things like Abrupt Decay.
Yeah, absolutely. That card, that's the one people complain about the most when I play paper, at least. Safekeep, they're like, oh, this card is, it's so annoying. I can't believe I'm losing. You know, that's worth it. Trust me, Bob. Just stick with it. You'll see that it's worth playing, even if it's bad in some matchups. You know. Yeah.
What are you looking forward to playing in 2023? Do you have much of like a local legacy metagame?
I mean, here in like kind of the DC, Baltimore area, Virginia, that kind of part of the coast here, that like Philly, like that, we tend to get some of the bigger events. So yeah, I'm hoping that we can play, or I can do some more big things next year. But yeah, I'll probably mostly just try to get back online and getting into the showcases again and stuff. Yeah, we'll see.
Nice.
I
kept this hand.
To playing more. I would, yeah. Were we on the draw? I can't read, sorry.
We are on the play against a Yorion deck.
Yorion deck, okay. I would do too. Obviously, like, if there might be an argument to playing Zenith here if you really felt like you need to make the combo fast, but I think that I would probably lead with Reclaimer as well. It's going to be like blue Yorion, I think. You get to play Hall. Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
I wonder if it's going to be like a Lurin deck.
It could be that too, yeah. Oh, you know what? It's probably Breakfast, honestly.
Okay. Mox is pretty nice here.
You waste them, get like you Mox for step, or I guess you could do stage too, because we have another one. I don't think they play. Do they play Wasteland? They do usually, I think. I would probably play Mox, get another Reclaimer pass.
Nice.
Is that
it'll be a 3/4 as well? Yeah, I love that.
What do you pitch? You pitch. Yeah, I'd probably pitch Step too.
I think Step. Yeah, especially at sorcery speed, it's not as great.
Really, yeah. The Reclaimer is the way we're gonna win. So hopefully this one resolves. You have Force, I think. Oh.
Okay. Ooh, Uro.
The other one.
That makes sense.
Uro. Yeah, that's kind of a you're right, it could be a Lurin. Seeing like Tundra makes me think it's probably Breakfast, but it could be a Lurin too. Times.
Good times.
Yeah, this is my normal experience. I'm like, oh, okay, well, hopefully I draw something.
I'm out of gas.
Yeah.
At least there's like a lot of live draws. Like with 4 mana, we have like Crop Rotation, we have Green Sun Zenith, Minsk as well, which is pretty nice.
Oh gosh, that would be awesome, wouldn't it? I mean, that's the danger of playing 29 and 4 Moxes, though, is there's also a high possibility of just drawing another Mox or something, but we'll see. Mana, okay. Ah.
Interesting.
Right. But it probably is Allurin or like some kind of... I don't know. Could be natural order. Could be anything. I don't know. It's fun.
Yeah.
BANT.
I think I'm happy to keep the swords here.
Yeah, I don't... Unless you're afraid of Minsk, but like we haven't seen red mana yet, so they actively fetch for Savannah, so maybe they aren't playing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, hello.
I think here we just do it end step, like in their end step.
That's what I would do. Yeah, because we saw though. I mean, they might be playing more than one Force of Negation. That's a super deep. That's the way I think. I don't know. I don't want to like run into the second one and look really silly, you know. Okay. Oh, I got Ramanap. Okay.
That's gonna be fine.
What is this? I like it.
It could be just like a BANT.
Oh, okay. They probably have the swords in hand, but go for it anyway.
I think so.
Yeah, we're not doing anything else. The other option is like just swordsing the Ramanap, but I don't really see an upside to that. Yeah, make them have it, right? And swords.
They're waiting. Hey, there we go.
Oh, that's why we play this deck, right?
Nice.
You can't be scared. You got to go for it, everyone. Like, just go for it. Make them have it, you know? In situations like that where you have nothing else in hand. Like, if you had a Minsk or something, I maybe would have thought about it for a second, you know? But
yeah. It's tough in that situation as well, because the longer you give them time, the higher the chance they are to draw into another Swords to Plowshares or something else. Even like an Uro putting them up to 21 could be pretty tough.
Oh yeah, yeah. I wonder. Yeah, I guess so. Do we think this is like a 4-color Zenith sort of deck, or what are we thinking at this point? That's kind of my feeling.
Yeah, like the Green Suns.
I mean, they want to play. They want to play fair. That right?
Yeah, I assume they have like a small Green Suns package, and they're just like a kind of like BANT or 4-color control-ish deck. Because the Dried Upper allows them to wrap it into some pretty good stuff.
It feels like the blasts are kind of a trap. I mean, I would be thinking you want like maybe some extra endurances and maybe the Hall here. What are we cutting? Do you want extra endurances? Or do you care about that versus Uro deck? Like, what's your take on that?
Yeah, it's a tough one. Because we do have like Swords, Caracas, and Bog to answer Uro. It's pretty good. Against a blue deck, I could see like a Crop being trimmed.
Oh yeah, definitely. And you want the Minsks here for sure. You want the library.
Yeah, I think Reclaim is really strong as well for that kind of like mid to late game.
Oh yeah,
I could see Maze coming out, especially if their main threat's Uro.
Yep. I would cut Maze too. I mean, that's a pretty... See, like, I'm always tempted to overboard, dudes. I'm like, that's my problem. I'm always like, oh, what if I want endurances? But like, this actually looks pretty good, and you know, the plan is there still. I guess we probably want all the swords in case they are like a surprise flip breakfast deck or something. They might play natural order Bob. That's what I was kind of thinking too. Might be on something like that. So yeah, we probably want the swords. Yeah, go with it. That's good.
I think this is fine. I don't think until we see more, we need the blast effects.
The card, yeah. Again, I was more thinking about extra endurances, but it's probably not necessary. I can't keep that one.
Yeah, I've definitely tried too many times to keep a hand without green mana because you're gonna draw into it, and you just don't.
I do like the 3. The Yavimaya is such a good card in these kind of decks. You know, this is probably okay because you can pitch. You know, I mean, you have turn 1 library. That's better than okay.
Exactly, like exactly what this deck wants to have to be able to like recover from the mulligan, and then also recover from the Mox Diamond.
This is fun. I'm glad we're playing kind of a fair deck first. Okay, yeah. So it's definitely 4-color Zenith. That's like fun and growth is a tell on that one. They were like Enchantress, which we know they're not.
I think we just play the Teeg here, and then we get extra value off the Windswept if we want to fetch stuff away.
And Solver in the chat. Let's go. Congratulations. That's amazing that you pulled it out twice. That's really amazing.
Yeah, very, very cool. Just
yeah. It's insane. Right. They're gonna oh man, ending. Ooh.
That's fair. Okay, that's pretty nice if they have a an Uro next turn.
Yeah. Still need to draw something. Need it like a knight or something here. Full of gemstone. Just kidding. Not so good. It's bad. Okay.
At least we're hitting land drops. Like just turning on a lot of the things on top of the deck.
I like how you look at the positive side of this. But you're right.
You got it sometimes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That perfect mana base over there for them. But they're not casting anything either. What's happening? Yeah. Oh boy, they might, or maybe they're just sitting on a bunch of plows or something. What do you think, Dukes? I don't know. What it feels
yeah, it seems like a pretty reactive hand.
Yeah, maybe they're waiting for like they have to ferry and they're waiting for us to play a creature. I don't know.
I didn't expect a red source.
That's interesting. They're playing basic mountain. Is that standard in those decks?
I can only think they're playing Ruination potentially.
They're putting Yorion in hand. Oh, maybe they are. Oh my gosh. Ooh, that would be terrible. At least we have the crop.
Okay. I don't think we're in a position, but like if they miss a land drop and tap out for Yorion or play a dual land as their land left over, we could potentially wasteland that and then try to go off with. We'll see.
Okay. This is kind of This is the non-exciting but like kind of tricky plays in this deck though. That's what's interesting is like how greedy do you get? Like do you just go for it in situations like this or not? And usually it's probably better not to in this exact one. I see they have a wasteland now too.
See, this is because
I think you copy it their forest or something, right?
Yes, I'm not too sure what they're trying to do here.
Wants you to go for combo, so I would be like, okay, I'm copying forest or something because I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, I like that a lot. It seems like they're wanting to tap the stage before they cast Yorion.
Makes sense. I mean, they've now taken us off the combo and they can safely play Yorion. It feels like they have Teferi or something like that in hand too, right? Oh, geez. Okay, well,
that's not too bad.
Use it this turn. Oh, we can bog. That's good. Okay. We can swords it too. I'll probably use it. What do you think?
Yeah, I think swords here.
Yeah, and they might get a force out of their hand, which would be great.
I'm going to get the basic out just because of Ruination and give that some respect.
Yeah, I agree. No force. Okay. They're waiting for something better.
That's pretty good.
Like that.
Okay.
That's the one they're waiting for. Yeah. The Wasteland's not doing anything this game, clearly. There it is.
They pitch the Yorion.
Want to bog them or no? You want to
I
wait?
kind of want to hold it for one turn to see 2, 3. I guess if they have land, Uro, and then put in another land, they can get it back the same turn. But
yeah, I don't know. That's interesting.
I don't mind holding it for one turn because I assume that Ramanap is probably their only use of like the graveyard at instant speed. I've seen some lists run Eternal Witness, but I don't think that's what they'd go for here. If they did go for Green Suns for 3, I think they'd probably go for Uro.
Sometimes they play a loam too, so that would be nice to hit that. Oh, okay. That Wasteland looks pretty good though, right? Oh, yeah, and you can do that too. I think it's worth it. I think it is because it makes them get rid of another force potentially.
Yeah, and it's nice because there's not so much of a 2-for-1 on their end if they force it, because the Wasteland traded with the land anyway. Oh, Fluster.
Oh, Storm. Okay. Oh, can't pay. Yeah, we only have 1 mana. Okay. I've had this happen where they cast it and then I'm like, oh, I have the mana. You know, like you gotta be careful when you're playing that card. Yeah. I know Ravenous though. There was a time, and I know Dukes remembers when it was Astrolabe, time though in these decks that this was common and they had perfect mana all the time. Oh boy, yeah, the old draw go. We haven't seen a knight yet in the 2 games either. Like any way to get to it. It's weird.
We'll get there. I'm not sure if they play Caracas.
They play Caracas for sure. If you want to wait. There it is. Thank you. Finally. Oh, dude. Yeah, that's common on this deck, though.
I think just because of Loam, I might play the Bog now.
Yeah, that's fair.
It also keeps them off being able to get Uro back straight away.
Because they had 2. They're gonna plow it. Okay, now you get rid of more cards. Sure. Maybe they were thinking you had a crop thing. We just need a Zenith or Omnath one time, opponent.
I mean, having 3 Minsk in the deck is really nice. I think I'm pretty happy just to hold this for now as like an unknown.
Smoke and mirrors, yeah. It's something important. But yeah, now we're gonna need to find this step too. What I mean, the Minsk gets us out. Like it'll change this game pretty quickly if we draw it, though.
Yeah, and thankfully they have a pretty slow clock at the moment. Oof, is this Green Suns for prime time potentially?
Oh geez, we're dead. Oh no.
Okay, this isn't too bad because if they get field, I believe we can Wasteland. It's tough. We can waste on the field, but they still get the creatures, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this is if you control 7. No, because what if we Wasteland this with the triggers on the stack? I think it then checks on resolution as well and fizzles. Yeah, because there is no longer. Nice.
Ah, good. Well played, Dukes. Well played.
But now we need to beat this prime time.
Just that guy now. I mean, you know, a knight, like, you can get a knight. I feel like that would huge. Oh, come on.
I think we just concede them most likely.
Man.
No, all good. What do we want? I kind of want to have like a blast knowing that there's one in the deck.
What?
Like a pyroblast?
Yeah, that's fine. A crop? What do you think? I don't know.
Yeah, that's a tough part. Like, is it really better than a crop effect?
Probably not. I feel like we just want to kill them.
Yeah. Like a turn one library would be really nice because it just plays around that like prismatic ending start.
Okay, this is great. Easy.
Hmm.
I think
Oh,
like turboing the knight is a big game.
yeah, because there's a thought of definitely going for turbo knight or second threat in reclaimer. Because
I mean, if we could go either way, like yeah, for in my opinion, like to play around prismatic, like I would probably be going riot into knight is my plan, because just since we have the stage too, because I want to get it out, or like have the threat of it be there. But to you, if you want to go, yeah, if you want to play it a little bit slower, that's fine too. You know, you could play out step and and then pass and get it. That's fine.
yeah,
Whatever you think.
yeah, it's a tough one because if they deal with the like, just my like devil's advocate is if we green suns for Dried Arbor and then they deal with the knight on turn 2 with like Swords to Plowshares, we just have mana. But if
I guess I'm hoping we draw, but yeah, we'll see.
But I think going for like turn 1 green suns for turn 2 knight is pretty strong, especially if they try to like swords the the Dried Arbor, then like that's more than fine.
Always do, yeah. If they do that, you can always do the old step turn 2 and chill.
Yeah.
Do you go for the Yavimaya and help them out on green here? They stayed on 7, right? So they probably have green anyway. I don't know. Like do you go for just basic force here? What's your take on that? This is actually interesting.
Yeah, it's a tough one because seeing the red, I think expressive iteration is a good reason to splash red, but ruination with all the basics is another big one. But seeing they're playing Field of the Field of the Ruin, I feel like they're probably not on ruination, so keeping this for a basic probably isn't relevant. So I think having yeah, I guess there's Wasteland, that's true.
The Yavimaya helps you turbo if like you end up drawing a depths or a crop rotation. You could also your dry gets plowed, then you can go for combo faster too. Maybe it's Yavimaya. I think
I don't mind Yav, yeah. Like imagine if they were really aggressive and like force that and then wastelanded us. Like it'd be nice to also just have the fetch up for Dried Up if we really needed it later on. Bye. Oh, they're on black as well?
Yeah,
okay.
It's 5 color usually. It's just for like grist, typically.
Nuts.
No white yet though. I like that. They're saving it though. Who knows? Interesting.
I think
Step is like now that we've seen all the Coatls, like I'm like less likely to want to get rid of it at this point. But what do you think?
I think I'm happy to attack with the Arbor and see if they trade, and then we have Mox into land.
It. Yeah, do it. And a message. Not blocking. No.
Right. Probably going with like Stage because it's a combo piece. Maybe not.
That's fine.
I think Knight's going to be like a force or a swords target no matter what, and by showing the stage, it doesn't increase that chance anymore. Like I don't think our opponent's not going to swords out Knight, but then swords it because they see that we have one piece already of the combo. If that makes sense.
Yeah. I mean,
and then I don't mind keeping this step because it increases the chances of our opponent not knowing about us having a step already and knowing there's only one left.
Plateau?
Yeah. I guess because we have the Windswept for another red source and we have the Mox Diamond for red source.
Mind that at all. You can also just get a basic Plains of the Heath if you're worried, and it'll be green too.
Yeah, great.
There it is. Okay. Arrow.
Yeah. Grist would be pretty good here.
Gosh, yeah.
They could trade Dryad with Dryad.
Okay. interesting mana base. Look at that. Well, now they have any color on that. Annoying. Ooh, that's a good waste target now. That's fun.
Yeah, okay. So this gives the land the ability, which means that Gemstone still turns them off.
Does.
Ooh.
Ooh. Get here.
I think just another night, seeing they forced one, that makes me think they don't have removal in hand.
I agree. They're looking for something. And they got 2 free draws, so that's... I think Knights you want. They can plow it now, unfortunately, but... Right. Moment of truth. This would be a spot, Bob, where if we had another Zenith next turn, I would probably consider like getting a safekeeper at that point just to try to protect.
Yeah, that's a great point. These little chips definitely matter as well because it puts them up below Uro, putting them above 20.
Okay. Turn. Onto Fairy here.
I think Minsk being a commander should have meant it could have been Green Sun Zenith like Grist. That would be my errata.
Oh my goodness. That's too much. It would be like immediate banhammer at that point, you know. Oh man. That would be so cool.
Oh,
You
wow.
can only play it in a deck that plays no blue, you know, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
They did Wasteland us, but we can hit the Bayou. I really want to hit the Bayou.
I kind of like that. I like that a lot. Yes.
Probably just getting rid of Step.
I agree. You step through the Dryad, right? No. Kidding. You do that, and then they react to that. It'd be nice. In the action of blocking. I like that.
Ice Fang's fine.
Coatl. Okay.
I think here we just want to get rid of the Dried Arbor and trade it with the Bayou. Like, we don't really care about the trading for the Ice Fang.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I mean, we'll have good mana that way. As opposed to going down to 3. Nice. Bye. See. Glad that we can finally, they've had a kind of weird start in terms of mana. I'm glad we could punish them slightly. Oh, they're really looking. Wow.
I guess this is their one stage to potentially swords the Knight. Find a fetch.
Here it is. It's a bummer.
But it has to be like a tundra or a savanna island. Huh.
The Coatl.
Green Suns for 1.
Oh.
What's this going to be? Birds. Okay.
Old friend.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sweet, dude.
I assume now we start going for Safekeeper.
I don't mind that. What do you think? Now,
I think
it's also tempting to go for extra knights, but I understand that this spot we probably need to actually get a combo and win. But they have 2 flyers.
I mean, we could Safekeeper if it resolves, and can you even attack here because the Ice Fang doesn't have Death Touch?
Sure, yeah. I guess you could Wasteland the Dryad, but that's probably silly at this point. They have plenty of mana. Batch, get in there. That's cool. Find another step on green, we can just win potentially.
Yeah.
There's the EI, yeah. Card. You picked up a bunch of those, huh? For Delver.
Yeah, so I actually had Delver for a while as like a lender deck.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Prismatic. Okay, we just save it, pitching this step.
Absolutely. Easy call. So the Ice Fang's gonna be touchy now, but
Correct.
gonna do.
It's actually not too bad. Just being another land.
So we started looking to combo now, maybe. You could also, like, you know, if we want to use Safekeeper more, you can sack something like the Heath to the Knight and get a
Flagstones?
Flagstones. Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. We took Maze out, right? For those
Correct.
spots where I would start thinking about that with Knight, but yeah, I think we cut it. I worry about you know, Titan getting them back in the game, so we gotta do something.
Hmm.
And Bob, I understand it can be easy to tunnel vision into the combo. Yeah, you do have to, like, there is an art to, like, when do you attack with knights and stuff. Ooh, we could bog them too.
Yeah, I
That's
think here
interesting.
they haven't played a land yet. So I think I probably am happy to bog them because it takes them off the wasteland.
Perfect. Do it.
I'm just going to get rid of the windswept. I'm not going to fetch either. Yeah.
Good. I don't know if you want to thin it out a little. I don't know, but
Or, yeah, I think it's worth it. I was going to say we could also get stage here and just copy planes before the Reminap comes into play, but it doesn't stop wasteland down the line.
okay. Go.
Oh, so close to like step as well here, just being pro green attack. Like just a natural like step or crop rotation, or even a Minsk and fling it. A lot of good draws
oh
here.
my gosh, that would be amazing. Oh, the best. Okay. They have the Ramen app that looks kind of bad too. Yeah. I guess we probably should start getting combo pieces at some point.
Yeah.
Then you can get it through a step. Oh, they have Titan. They don't have Titan right now. Able.
Okay.
Card.
Probably just getting rid of the bog here.
Really.
Getting stage.
A copy like I don't know,
Basic?
basic or yeah.
Nice.
Nice planes.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, that's a good one. Oh, come on.
I still like it just in case they're holding like a bunch of removal.
Yeah. And they're clearly going to get rid of stuff with, or they probably will get rid of things with Fable looking for multiple plows. I don't have it already. Or like Titan, maybe.
Yeah, so thankfully here we can play around Wasteland and Caracas because we have our own Wasteland to initiate.
Yeah.
So I think if
I feel
anything,
like we should be good. Yeah. Oh, they have Force of Vigor. What?
that's interesting. I guess that's like a way for them on the draw to handle like a Mox into library start. But not great.
Yeah, Mark and I are like brothers, dude. Robert say we sound the same.
All right. Just get rid of this.
So, yeah. They're desperate. Yeah. Bob, this is why Safekeeper is amazing. They've wasted 2 cards on it so far already.
Nice.
Oh,
Nothing. Ooh.
ooh.
I think here we're just going for.
Step.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, because we both know that you also could try to Minsk, but that requires it resolving, and they might actually have a force. It's nice as you can still use that to sack to Safekeeper as well.
Yeah, exactly. Pro green.
The opponent did maybe.
That is a little bit risky because I guess if they want, they could now swords.
I was gonna say. That's what I was gonna say.
But
yeah.
Oh,
Got it.
That's a really tough spot. Like, luckily we get there, but
you know what's funny? It's happened to me against one of our Maverick friends, where I did that came up. Against what was it? A second. I have this. I did this in a challenge once. Saito-san. Yeah, I'm like just completely blanking on his actual name. His like handle Saito-san and
yes, the Brazilian player.
That's very, very, that dude is the nicest guy in the world. He plays the Oath of Ghouls and stuff. Yeah.
Yes. Have you seen the new version that he's on?
Oh, I'm looking at it right now. Actually, in Discord, it's cool.
With the flanking creature.
Flanking.
It's a pretty sweet build, and I think a lot of Brazilians are playing it, which is very cool to see. But it's a Maverick deck that plays a bunch of 2 power creatures and then plays 4 main deck Duskdawn. And also Meekstone.
He has a Meekstone version. Oh my gosh,
yeah.
That's so cool. Yeah, so that came up against him in a challenge where I did exactly what you just said, where I did the pro green. Like, I probably didn't need to do that. Like, I could have just swung. Like, he didn't have anything to block it anyway. And then he had the swords, and I was like, oh man. I totally just blew it, dude. Oh, because he had the swords, and I couldn't do it. But anyway, that for Bob though, that was a good display of how amazing that card is. You were totally right to get it. Like, that completely won the game. That took over, right?
Yeah, pretty lucky. Awesome. I'm just gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be back in a sec. But if you want to talk to chat, the deck list is also on the screen.
Sure. Barney's in here too. Cool, man. I'm the more handsome twin. I don't know. But I mean, like, you can see, like, you in situations like that, in those grindy games, Safekeeper's sort of a mirror breaker, Bob. So it really, I mean, you saw they kind of like desperation tried to prismatic it twice, and it just looked really silly. Whereas they would have just killed a knight with one of those at some point if Goose wasn't smart enough to go and get it. It would have just been dead. So yeah, it is more turbo-y, but I mean, you saw though there is drawback. Like, we drew that Mox in 2 of the game, like games 2 and 3. That was completely unnecessary, but yeah. Arnie, I can't. I know that I know it. He's told me his real name once. Like, it's like, I think it starts with a V. But anyway, Saito-san's a really, really nice guy. True Maverick person at heart. A nice person who's not afraid to try cool things, you know? I don't know, Bob. I feel like they should have hung on to him and tried to shoot him, like tried to use them in a more efficient way at some point, but I don't know. Clearly though, that was an awesome display. Yeah, Prismatics, it's kind of weird against this deck. It's hard to time it. Yeah. I think the reasoning, actually, I don't know if that's a way to use it, Roberts, but it's mostly for the 4-color piles is what I understand DN Solver uses it for. Arnie, that's interesting. So are you playing 3 still, or are you trying have you tried the 4 like this?
Oh, hey, Arnie.
And
Hope
Arnie's the
you're doing
man,
well.
dude. Yeah.
Arnie puts up results very
Yeah.
consistently. I also
Like
only own 3
he would take
mocks.
offense. He would take offense to the Hall of Gemstones better than the choke because he's a choke truther, man.
Oh, hey,
He's
Evan.
really into it.
Nice. So I just got a sub from Evan, who I was talking to about before from the Death and Taxes.
Oh, cool!
Guy.
Awesome, man. Welcome in. Yeah.
Pretty.
This is a keep.
Sweet.
I think you'll pitch the depths, right?
Yeah, I think just to have the mana online.
Depends on what they do. But yeah, I guess you probably we're on the play again. Nice. Wow. Luckier than I am with dice rolls. I'm like always on the draw every time. I feel like. So what do you do here, though? Yeah. You kind of want more green mana if possible, but also the Reclaimer is pretty solid.
Yeah, I don't mind playing Reclaimer here, because if they swords it, then they obviously care about it or remove it in a way, but toughen the blind. Like, yeah. I like drawing out Green Suns as much as possible, because the longer the game goes, the more information we have about it.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Maybe like a Liliana. I guess it could be a Reanimator. Which isn't too bad to have the Reclaimer in play.
That's Reanimator for sure. Opposition Agent is the thing I was most scared of, Roberts. That's what I was about to say. And then I'm like, oh, wait, it's actually just Reanimator. Yeah. Oh boy.
I assume they go for Grizzle here. Archon's pretty good, but I think at this stage they can probably just... Oh, they go for Archon, okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
Boy, this is brutal. Tough.
I guess then we keep the land and just try to go for, like, crop off the top.
What I would have done too, yeah, because you're just going to lose a creature anyway.
Okay.
This would be a fast match, huh?
Yeah, this is what, a 2-turn clock?
Yeah. It's a bad $700 top deck. Oh man. Great power comes, great responsibility.
To be fair, we have like Trap, Deafening Silence, and Endurance in the board, which is quite nice.
Yeah, Trap will be fun to see if it actually works. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I think we're dead. Yeah. It's pretty brutal.
Yeah, because even if they lose one...
then you're dead anyway. Yep. Okay. Bye.
In this matchup, I typically just take out the slow stuff, which then lines up well, being 6 and 6.
Yeah, and your green count's still fine for... It's good. I think, what was it? You won one awesome one where we had Maze against Reanimator like some years ago. You remember that? That was like so awesome.
That was sick.
And that's a card.
That was so good.
Sometimes I think about putting that, Anyway.
I'm going to replay that game on the stream after we finish this.
Oh my gosh, that was awesome.
This is a tough one. Deafening Silence is obviously very good against these starts with Dark Ritual or like a Faithful Salute and Get Back, but there's no real threat here, but I think it's too good to throw back.
Probably, yes. I would think. You got the swords in hand. I mean, they might unmask it or grief it or whatever, but like that's pretty nice to have too.
Yeah.
I'd keep it. You pitching though is the question.
It is tough though because like if they have like a discard spell and the next turn get something back and then like one piece of interaction, Maze doesn't really do anything against Archon.
Probably
And
pitch the Maze. I don't know. I mean, because the depths will help you, you know, if we get lucky and draw a crop or something and maybe win. But yeah, I'd keep it. I don't know. What do you like? I mean, if you go to 6 and you get an endurance, well, but if you don't get anything, then you're fine. I don't know. I think this is fine. Like, deafening silence like stops a lot of their good starts. You know? I keep it personally. I think my minimum against combo decks is 2 pieces of interaction. You have that. So.
there are a lot of good top decks. Can Mox Diamond first. Yeah, it's very true. I think if I was going to mull this, it would probably be towards an endurance hand. But
You can just get rid of that anyway with this card.
yeah, I don't mind seeing how this plays out.
Yeah, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens.
Start on the Mox, so we can play the Deafening Silence.
Yeah, Cropwood is probably something to mull to as well, but oh well. Card is so good. Yeah, too late now. Argument though, Sleepy. That's good. Oh, I think this is fine though. Like
Opponent
the
kept 7
Deafening
as
Silence
well.
is really nice. I probably would have pitched the Maze. That's missing.
Yeah, I thought just in case they put like Grizzle, I guess they can just draw off the Grizzle into another creature, but there are definitely situations where Maze is okay. And I think here we're just going to Swords the Grief because it's the only card they can take anyway.
Did they pitch away?
They pitched away Ritual.
Makes sense. Worked out for them.
Yeah, I guess the tough part here is like Entomb end step into something.
Yep.
Oh, of course. Yeah, my bad. I totally forgot that these actually don't even tap for mana. That I think we should have. I think I should have definitely dropped one of them to the Mox and thought about that a lot more.
Bob's, that's what I was saying before. Is like that's a card I was thinking about cutting too, but I think cuts you made are wise. So, right. Well,
I think putting the Depths into play as one combo piece and just getting Reclaim here is fine, but obviously not great.
oh man, listen to no.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Hey.
They also griefed, but didn't cast a non-creature spell.
Yeah, that was strange. I agree.
And now we, with the looting, we now have Bojuka Bog open, which is quite nice. Why, they just got rid of 2 rituals. I think we've got pretty lucky with the can they kept.
I agree. Well, that's a nice draw.
Yeah, like the Maze we can even turn into
you can attack with so you can attack and get the
very true, yeah.
Oh well.
Archon's fine.
Looting again, yeah. Eat. Good spot.
Yeah.
Plows. You just chill. You just chill because in case you want to hog them, you can. I think, right? Or well,
yeah.
No. guess we could have chipped in for 3, and then they would be below me. But
Yeah, it's tough because if they get the outcome back, they gain 3 again. But at least if they try to get something,
making it awkward for them, though. Okay, yeah. So I would bog personally, yeah, because you know you don't have to combo now. You just ping them.
yeah.
It is. Don't click the depths like I've done before. I've done that, man.
Okay.
Done. Yeah, see? That's nice. That's nice. The silence is really cool. It's really good.
Yeah.
I mean,
the only other card that I consider is sometimes Force of Vigor, because it allows us to interact with Animate Dead before the creature comes into play.
I'd say bring him in. Yeah, honestly. I would bring him in, cut a maze, maybe cut. I don't know. What would be the other cut? Ooh. Diamond? I mean, I don't know. Wasteland?
Yeah, I don't mind cutting a Wasteland.
Maybe Step is not that great.
Yeah, actually Steps, I like that. There we go. Also, just having more green cards for Endurance is nice.
Both and I are on the same page. Now we have some free stuff, so that's good. Green for Endurance. Okay, I mean, ooh. I think that's good enough, right? I mean, we don't have a white source for the plow, unfortunately, but
yeah, it's tough because like if they have hand disruption and they take the Endurance, then they can't go like put something into the bin, Reanimate, because that's the 3rd spell for Mindbreak Trap. So I kind of like this hand.
I think you keep this. This is, you know, this is why you play cards like that. Hit the 1 of Mindbreak Trap. Nothing. Okay.
I think the best top deck here is probably either White Source or Crop. I guess Crop because it is White Source as well.
Caracas works for sure.
Nice.
Woo. Go. That is a beautiful top deck. I love it. Oh, they didn't do anything. What? What is happening? My
only thought is that they're on Show and Tell, but
oh,
I believe we saw a Scrubland Moxed. Okay, that's pretty nice because now we just get to hold up Endurance.
Unfortunately, can't Zenith for. I mean, if you had another green card, I would be. I get anywhere, but
yeah,
not so. There we go. Yeah, you're right. It's gonna be shown. Oh, terrible. Oh, it's horrible. Oh, maybe not.
1. Oh, what's that? Like the... It's not the 3rd spell, is it?
Do you... I mean, I guess, do you put in Endurance or you just not do that?
I think we honestly just hold it. And just hold up swords here.
It's like they're going to have Archon to me.
Oh, Grizzle.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay.
I think in response to this, we just Caracas it.
Agree.
Yeah.
We have the Mind Break for the next thing that they want to do, which is nice.
Yeah. But they do have 18 cards, so...
That's true. Just Grief. Take Trap, probably.
I guess in that instance, I'm probably just going to trap this to make them want to.
Can that hit? Wait, what's the text on that exactly?
Exile any number of target spells, so it's not just on creature.
Okay. Yeah, I guess you could. Why not?
Yeah, I think with so many cards in hand, I'd probably almost always have another hand disruption spell, so I don't mind them having to spend mana on another one. Archons, sure.
I know that there's some people that bring in blasts for that reason against this deck, but I don't know. That just feels silly. But maybe it's
Yeah, it's really tough if
right
you don't see the
too.
blue mana.
Hmm.
Hmm. So they're just going to pass. This gives us some options to draw into. Like a bog effect.
It's a beautiful forest.
I kind of want to hold this to discard to the Archon.
Okay. Fair. Boba Fett. Right.
And at least Exhume isn't that great because of endurance in our bin.
Okay. Mhm. How many rituals have they used? They're looking for
Uh,
another one. Just,
1, 2,
yeah.
just 2.
We'll see.
I can't help but just think like, 1 endurance or 1 corporation off the top, and we're definitely back in this.
Yes.
Petal.
Wait. They can get Gristle again and then draw another 7. Huh.
Hmm.
Oh. Ooh.
Well,
Oh
that's.
no.
But we have the Caracas.
Oh, that's hilarious. I love it. Oh, I love it so much.
I
Oh
don't.
man,
I,
dudes.
I don't
Are we gonna
understand
get a
that.
are we gonna get a gift? This is great.
Come on,
Oh
Reanimator
no.
players. What is
Poor
this?
poor opponent.
Yes!
Oh, what an oh man. How many
Oh
cards do
my
they have in hand?
gosh. They have 3 cards and 1 is Iona.
Oh my goodness, this is hilarious. Oh man. I almost feel bad for them, but then I don't, you know?
I I could potentially have seen us just bogging so they can't flashback looting here, but I think I'm happy to wait
Ah, you
for
wait.
them to
You
cast
wait.
something.
You want it to hurt as much as possible. Need
Looting is
actors.
fine.
Yeah, there it is. Okay. That was so funny, Dukes. Oh my gosh.
They drew 14 cards! How are we still in this?
I know.
Oh,
Oh no. That Gristle and Iona? Wow. Okay.
animate dead.
I don't think so. No. This is hilarious. Oh man.
Just to
How many
confirm
were
as
in there?
well,
How
so
many
1
Archons were in
Archon,
there?
2 Archon, and there's 1, 2, 3 Grizzles. So
Oh,
there's only so many cards left.
Iona's gone. I mean, they can get, another Archon, but wow. Hey. Oh, that was terrible. Come on. Come on, deck. Mox Diamond top deck. Roberts loves the top deck Mox Diamonds. Very entertaining. Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be relevant either, but they do only have 24 cards left in deck. Okay. That's just. I actually like the Dried Arbor because it gives us a bit of insurance against a Archon down the line as well, if we get another threat into play. It also means we can cast like a Knight and also hold up swords.
Or the Crocus is nice too. So, I mean, they what? How many more Gristles? Do they have the full 4 usually? So, the only thing left that's in.
Oh, perfect.
Oh,
that
so
means
good.
we just want to hold up
Correct.
Dried Arbor here to have that second green source.
It's kind of suspicious that we passed without attacking, but oh well. Okay. Okay. What do you do? Put in the Mox? Oh. Do you put in Endurance or no?
I think so. And then we just discard the Mox if it is something else.
Yeah.
Oh. No. Oh, it's so close. Like, if they put in Grizzlebrand and draw, they go to 4. So there's a world where I don't want to show Endurance, because Endurance plus Dried Arbor is the 4.
Yeah. Wow. So we just put in nothing again?
Yeah, I think it is, because worst case, if they have some sort of hand disruption spell, we can just do something in response.
Yeah, okay. All right.
And I think having the Mox to discard to an Archon is better than trying to put it in here, because it just leaves the battlefield anyway. Okay, it is an Archon.
Want to make sure you tap the Arbor.
Yeah. And then just swords this. Now.
They only have 1 left in the deck after this. That's nice.
Sack this. Discard this.
And do you play?
I think we play it.
Have to, yeah. You might not draw another green. You held it.
It's tough though.
Oh, no.
Say again?
Do you put everything in your? Do you put stuff in your bin back?
2 swords, 1 endurance. I guess the only reason that I wouldn't is that 1, 2, 3, 4 would make a knight a 6/6. It's actually tough.
Nothing to stack to the knight.
I think this is fine.
Pulling Arbor back is all right. It's true.
Yeah, I don't mind targeting ourselves. Getting 2 more swords in there, especially if we draw like a fetch land, is pretty nice.
Running out of stuff, I would guess.
Okay.
That's fine. Should we have nothing green to copy at this point, but what can you do? Remember when I was young with Stage, I would copy like Bog thinking it would make the effect, and then I was wrong. Oh boy. No, it's gonna be Archon. Archon, right?
Yeah, I think they have one left. Surely. Oh my gosh!
Oh! Oh man! Wow. Let's see what we draw. Like I'm curious. What do we draw? Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Another Stage. Wow.
Not a whole lot.
Wow.
We take those.
The Archon is standard? Okay, okay. Wow. That's incredible. How did that happen? Did they not have another like Gristle or anything? Gosh.
Not even a grief?
No, right? What?
Come on.
Come on now. That's great. I mean, they did use a lot of griefs. Remember early they were discarding us with them and stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe they're out. I don't know.
Hey,
Wow.
Buns, thanks for the gifted subs. Too kind. Too kind. Jono, you stream sometimes. When are you looking to stream next?
Oh, I'll be on probably in like within the next week because I got some time off. So yeah, thanks for getting me back in gear here. This is fun, man. Thanks for having me. It's really cool. I haven't streamed in a while. It's been really busy. This time, like the fall into the winter is like most stuff usually for me in terms of like gigs and other teaching things and things like that. Been traveling some, but yeah, I'll get back on it, man. You're inspiring with all these streams over like three. Was this your third today? You know, endless amounts of endurance. Boom, you know. So
well, technically, it's my first today because it is past midnight. But
oh my goodness. Okay, well, it started yesterday, right? There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been cool. Went 4-1.
Yeah, Iona.
With XG on the weekend on Mono White Stompy. Went 4-1 with Mark on Punishing Mav. And then went 3-2 with Max on Bant Initiative. That deck's really fun.
Might check that out. Yeah, is that it? I'll check out that stream too. Well, that was in the middle of the night, I guess. Me.
Yeah, I think for Max it was about 2 p.m. In the Arvo. And I think he lives in California.
Oh, okay. Then no, it should have been. So that was like that was much earlier. Oh, okay. So I was driving during that. Sorry. Yeah, that's cool. I'll check it out too. Awesome. What is that deck doing? Like, that's different than the other ones.
It's pretty sweet. I think I still have it here.
Like, it just has flash stuff.
Yeah, so like our Ice Fang, it also has. Oh, this hand is sweet. Is this a turn to Minsk? One.
Well, it depends.
If we draw another land, yeah. It's also just a turn 1/3. No, it's not. I was gonna say it's a 3/4 reclaimer, but
love it, dude. Oh, it's amazing.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, you're really wow. A master magician you are, getting the play every time, you know.
Do we play out? I think we play out the Moxen. That's a tough one.
Both of them? I guess I would probably play out one on step and then.
Yeah, I like that. Probably Yav.
You play the Yav Maya.
Mox pitch step. Hold one.
In case, I don't know. You want to see what you draw, right?
Yeah. Because there's a world where if we draw into crop rotation, then we just want to have the combo online.
Absolutely, yeah.
Jerry, welcome. Hope you're well. What's this going to be? Volk.
Am I really a Strassman alt? Oh, man. You do kind of have that, like, you know, similar American accent for one, and then two, I think we both have kind of that projection in our voice, you know, mid-range baritone projection or something. Ooh. I honestly, do you don't want to play stage? I feel like we play stage, right?
Yeah, and then it's probably just.
Yeah, you might get dazed, right? But
yeah, so I don't mind just holding up the Reclaimer here, and maybe just getting a Flagstones at end step.
Yeah, that would be fine.
It kind of makes them have to hold up a red source if they do want to bolt the Reclaimer, but we also have step, of course, so see what they do.
Interesting. No, I mean, this Yavimaya feels really good too, but get it.
I think if they do nothing here, it's always awkward.
It's scary though, because they could bolt it too in response, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe you just hold.
There is a way to play around bolt here. We can sacrifice the stage for a second Yavimaya, and then they don't get priority before we sacrifice one of the Yavamayas to put in the bin, but they can just respond to us tapping the Reclaimer.
Yeah, I think they have the. Yeah, they would respond to you tapping, so I'd probably wait.
Yeah.
I'd wait. It doesn't feel good, but that's what I would do.
Hmm. Yeah. There's also a big draw that's drawing into a third land here.
And
Or another land. Ooh.
oh, all right. Well, what do you do? Play it? Oh, this is awkward. See, this deck is so funny, isn't it? Like sometimes all you can do is draw lands, and then the one time you're like, please, like one of these 29 lands. No, it's just yeah. This is what it's like not playing Brainstorm. Everybody,
Hmm. I
what
don't
I did
mind.
here.
I think if we're going to play the library, I don't mind attacking first.
Mm. Yeah, feels like they have a bolt and they're waiting. Bolt. Love that library art. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's really nice. There's the bolt. Okay.
It is. Yeah,
That's fair.
they clearly have days too, because wanted you to sack something.
It is really nice to have this Mox Diamond to play around days on the Minsk next turn, potentially. Oh, wow, they're just going to Pyroblast this to get in the bin. Okay, they have a Murktide.
Murktide, yeah. Lame. Lame. Don't get punished for that. It's terrible. Okay. They probably have another land. They needed one more thing for Murktide.
Hmm.
They could just waste us too, and that would be pretty devastating at this point.
Yeah, I guess at least the waste would keep them off Murktide this turn, and the library most likely finds a land. Oh, it's just a DRC.
There it is. Oof, it's rough. I'm gonna hold it. Okay, I would have smoked the
Ah, no
my ad,
land. Rough.
like no, we got land.
Yes, but not another one for the Mox, but the Mox is actually quite nice here because it allows the Knights to be 4/4s.
Yeah, I like it a lot. You play around days. That's great. Yeah. That was big, actually. Yeah, you're right. Oxen for the win. They're so good against. So good against Silver. They do. Do they have days they can pretty safely waste, but maybe they just want to wait.
Yeah, I'm not too sure what they're doing.
I think they're weighing that decision. Yeah. The way they've been playing, like I know they have a days because of that bolt play that they made, because they're like, okay, if they have a crop, then we're gonna blow them away here, right?
Hmm.
But mm-hmm. Just have to
Brazen
be
Burrower?
patient. It can be hard to be patient, but yeah. Okay. Thefting now, huh? That's like their one answer to put a Murktide in the bin. Wow. Okay.
That's interesting. That makes me think they have another Murktide in hand, and they probably want to find a way to protect it.
At least now, right? Yep. Oh boy, we need to hit a land.
So we know about Knight and Minsk on top and one unknown. Nice.
Okay, good.
Could try to slam Minsk, but
We're gonna daze it 100%.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like that's why they wastelanded us. And now I think this wasteland is better for us.
The mana, yeah, unfortunately.
Could even throw the Knight if needed to kill a Murktide.
That's true. Yep. Sweet.
But we don't currently have a forest to pitch to it. To actually use the knight.
Oh. Nothing to copy with stage either. Oof. Wise the opponent to wasteland that Yavimaya for sure. That was definitely the right call. All right, big draw. Do you need a way to shuffle? No. Play the knight.
Yeah. What if we first go knight and then attack, and if they want to block, we can wasteland ourselves to actually get the knight bigger than the Murktide.
They may have another bolt, but yeah, that would be a fine trade.
They're gonna force it. Pitching a Murktide.
Oh. Really? Maybe they haven't had days this whole time.
Just another creature. Okay, so they just need land to go into the bin. I think I'm happy to attack here and see if they make the trade.
Fortunately, it's not doing anything else, so...
Yeah.
Scary. If they bolt us, then we're... Need another land in the bin. Oh, these are tricky games.
We know about Borrower as well. They have 2 cards left.
Oh my goodness. Oh, it's tough. Gonna try Minsk?
Yeah, I think it's our only real shot, unfortunately. Because here they just cast the Brazen Borrower than days. Yep.
Yeah. Oh man, that's a bummer. Really unlucky with that library.
How do you usually board against Delver?
Okay, so for me, like the cards, yeah, I mean, you definitely want to bring in all of those, and then nothing else. So definitely cut the libraries. I would. The other cards that you start considering cutting are like Minsk, Caracas, Crop Rotation, maybe Safekeep. Like if you were playing Ramanap, I would probably cut that too because it gets bolted. But I understand that it is good in some situations. Those are kind of the cards that come to mind first. If you play like a really heavy board for Delver, I could see maybe Safekeeper because you don't really want to give up lands as much in this matchup. But
yeah.
Yeah, I think the way you just boarded there is right. I mean, I don't know. Going down lands is not always correct against Delver, so I go back and forth on that.
Yeah, but that's always a tough one.
I don't know. Crop versus the Caracas is interesting to me, like the 4th crop versus that, because you get blown out a lot using that card, but it also can be really handy, as you know.
Yeah, I'm definitely on the same page. I think with Maze in the deck, I'm a little more pro crop because it's also like pseudo removal.
I mean, literally the only reason that I always hesitate is just because of that. What just happened to us in that last game is a way that we lose. Is just having enough wastelands. But try it like this. That's fine. You still have 28 lands on this build. Like if you're on a 28 land build where you're kind of lower in lands, it's a little more scary to cut Caracas in my experience.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you have tons of mana on this hand. I guess you have turn 1 Reclaimer. It's not bad. Oh.
Turn 1 Reclaimer.
Nothing else.
Yeah. I think there's about a 6. I typically like to keep a hand with 1 piece of removal against Delver.
Okay.
Just to have like some control over the board.
Sure. I understand. Yeah, that's tough. It's a tough hand. A 5 is pretty rough. Did they keep 7?
Yep.
Of course they did. Ooh.
Yeah, I think
I
think there's a bit of 5, especially with like double step, triple knight.
It's pretty tough.
That's just yeah. Ugh.
This is not good either, but you have to.
I think it's safekeeper because we can't do anything with it, and probably Depths here.
Yeah, Blast might save us later. See that. I lose in this one.
We'll see.
Yeah. Dan Delver hasn't figured out. He's 2-0ing Delver like every match in his challenges and stuff. Awesome. Oh, well, that's not a bad draw. What do you think? I guess you could Mox.
I think, yeah. I think the Mox to turn on the red mana is better than trying to like wasteland them.
Oh, definitely not. We're not in a position to do that. But yeah, I definitely understand going to. I probably would have kept that one because I hate losing to the like mana screw against Delver, but it might have just not had anything to do. So I don't know what it would have been right. No, if they bolt like because they would have bolted the first Reclaimer. So if we just like drew lands only the rest of the game or something, and that 7 would have been bad too. Theft. Oh. No. That's really bold. I mean, I like it. I like it for the opponent. That's a.
The bold play cotton.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, now we have a plan.
Jeez. Even if you blast that, though, like we're still way behind. No. The Delver.
This is always the tough part because next turn they could just have Murktide online, but obviously Daze is a consideration. But I think just because we have so many other good 3-drops that I'm happy to Endurance here.
To do it? Okay. Oh. It's fairly likely to get Daze, but okay. Maybe they cut him on the draw.
Okay.
Oh, good call. Yeah. Let's get a Reclaimer here, or do you just chill for a minute?
I think so. I think the upside of Reclaimer living is just so high.
Gatekeeper. It's there to use the Borrower. Hard. Think they'll ever ban it?
I hope so. I hope something goes.
No.
I think just for like the format in general to bring a few people back.
I think the initiative cards are busted enough to be in that conversation. You think people can adjust?
Yeah, I thought a quick fix could have been that they stop that specific dungeon from being like legal in Legacy, but the actual initiative pushes you to that dungeon. I thought it was like just enter a dungeon. I think if we're drawing one card a turn, I'm probably happier just to hold this.
Yeah. Balance. Oh. Another bolt, probably.
Yeah, I assume so. And I think here I'm probably happy to leave the Delver because it's open to both Pyroblast and Swords. And I think over time, the DRC is just such good value. It's definitely tough.
Freebies like our opponent gave us last turn, you know.
Yeah.
This is scary with the counterbalance. Ugh.
We also know about Brainstorm in hand, I believe, from the Delver flip. So
Okay.
I don't want to do anything until they cast that. Hmm.
I'm surprised they lift in counterbalance, but it honestly is kind of scary at this point, though. You can just ride this Delver to victory. Oh man.
This isn't too bad because now the iteration goes on top, so we can Swords. I guess they have the Brainstorm, but like there's not really another chance to go about it.
Yeah, we're just gonna run out of time anyway.
Yeah, I don't think there's a much to say about that on a Molder 5.
It's okay.
But yeah, the first game was tough. The
Sometimes you get Delvered, man. Yeah.
Yeah. But the first two games were sweet. I enjoyed those. What have we played against so far?
Oh, so it was
Reanimator?
round 2, and round 1 was for like 5 colors Yorion Zenith.
Yes. Oof. Pretty easy mulligan. I guess it's like okay. We bottom a knight here.
Back? Yeah.
And then we have like 2 threats to combo as well.
Finally in the draw. Yep. Go. Oh boy.
Oh, initiative. Or just mono red.
Oh no.
Chaos.
Oh no.
Yikes. We don't even have a white source to be like turn 1 swords.
This is so annoying. I really don't like this mechanic, dude. I really don't. Like, we're just like 3 turns behind already. You know, like, how do you even deal with that? It's definitely that, just to try to get to the stage as fast as possible.
Yeah.
Woke up and chose violence. Yeah. Goodness. Gonna go like Blood Sun. Don't lose the City of Traders. This is 7. They go to 8. I can't remember.
Oh, they scried. Huh. They're going that way. Okay. That makes me think that they went all in on the caves here and don't have much gas otherwise, potentially.
I don't blame them.
They put 2 bottom, which is good for us.
Probably looking for like a Fable or something just to keep the gas going, right?
Yeah.
Loses land. Oh, Hearse. Okay. They don't have another land. The dice roll is incredibly important, Sleepy. You were right. It's annoying. Because if we were on the play in this game, we would probably be okay, but we're going to probably lose because we're not. Card is so crazy. Interesting he didn't have a 3-drop with that den, right?
Yeah, that's interesting.
It's tempting to waste and send a message, but I kind of feel like you have to.
Just go for the combo.
Yeah. You have to. Okay. Can you take initiative here? Something with it?
Yeah. I guess it stops him from getting something in upkeep, I believe. I don't mind just going for the combo.
Yeah. I think that's the way that we'll win, is you have to go fast. I like that. You get initiative. That's cool. Unless they have something weird. License Hearse. Oh.
It's 4 mana to activate.
I mean, there are a lot of non-play games, Sleepy. I agree. It's been making me not want to play as much either. Stuff is just you feel so behind, like crazy. I mean, if we didn't have the Yavimaya, we were like a goner. Maybe that's why Deanne went to 3. It's just that it turbo more. What did they get here? I can't read your text that well.
No, all good. They're choosing between
Ash,
Goat and Stash, but they get a little token here, or a little treasure. But interestingly enough, they haven't gone for the deal 5 side. Don't have Blood Sun, please.
No.
Oh, War Boss. Okay.
Bosses. It's fine. We can live with that. And so I wonder if you want to make the combo on their turn so that they have to tap the hearse and they can't just like kill you damage.
Yeah.
What was the
I like
next
that.
step on the dungeon? Is that anything that we need to be thinking about?
They get a 4/1
Oh.
creature on the floor.
The hasty? Remember?
It is not hasty.
Thank goodness. Like we stole this one because of Yavimaya. That's a powerful reason to play that card, I think.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of ways that they can deal, like maybe like Boom Bust. They play that.
So I guess you just make the 20 and block, right?
Yeah, I'm just gonna make it right. Is there any reason to? No, because let's play this turn, so I think this should be fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Nice, man.
Cool deck,
That was
bro.
lucky. Wow, that was lucky. I mean, honestly, that makes you happy though, because I think the difference there is that you're running 3 stages and you're running 3 Yavamayas. Like if you weren't doing that, the likelihood of you having a naturally in hand it goes down, right? And that's the only reason we were in that game.
Yeah, that's a great point.
Pretty interesting. Yeah, what do you cut here? Around Chalice, I always think about that a little bit. Like I don't know if crop rotations are worse, or you also kind of, if they play a Blood Moon or something, then
yeah,
I don't know.
I like these 3, so I think like finding 3 slots is probably where I want to be. I think Bog's an easy cut. Probably a library, seeing how aggressive they are.
Yeah.
And then I think Minsk is actually quite good. Especially seeing it's something we can cast kind of easily.
Is Safekeeper necessary? They probably have. They sometimes bring in a lot of cards to kill. Like, what's it, that red card that bounces?
Boom
I
bust.
don't know if it's
Dead Gone. Yeah.
Gone. Yeah.
I think that's pretty good. Like Bog, Library, Safekeeper.
Yeah.
For these three.
Yeah, Endurance is kind of like meh, but like at least it's a body that can block pretty well.
But hey, we beat a turn 1 thing.
That's pretty cool. A turn 1 thing.
Oh, double crop with flagstones.
This is one of those hands that's like it could be fine or it could be just horrifically bad if they go like Chalice or if they go Blood Moon on turn 1. Dead. I think.
I'm open to it. I'm open to it.
Try. You want to give it a shot? Yeah. At least if we lose quick, we can just be on the play next game and it'll be better. All right. The risk factor.
We also have green cards to pitch to Force of Vigor if we draw into it.
True. Chalice. Don't be Chalice. It's going to be Chalice.
It's going to be Chalice. That's fine. That's all good. We get to play our land drops.
Yeah. We get to play our land drops. We could play 2 flagstones and... I honestly can't remember. When you use crop, like, you could still sack the flagstones and get the trigger, but you don't get the search because it gets correct. All right, well, now it doesn't matter anyway. All right. Yeah, let's check that. That's awesome. I find that when I play 8-cast opponents, they forget themselves on their Chalice. Like, they're just, like, very confidently, like, trying to play Shadow Spear or something, and you're like, Chalice, you know? Yeah. We get Blood Moon? No.
Fable's fine here. This is a very slow start, and we have the mints coming down. Like, imagine a Moxia.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
my man. That was amazing. Holy cow. Did you do that?
Other flagstones.
I think flagstone's fine. Dude, that was awesome. Cool.
I love the American accent as well with it. Dude, that was awesome.
Sorry. Oh,
no,
man.
it's cool.
Huge. Yeah.
And
a little bit more on the U.
I think here we're just like beating down.
Yeah.
Like they would have to have Soul Land into Goblin, and that would only deal 3 anyway. Like Hearse doesn't do too much here either. Yeah,
does it cost to activate Hearse again?
Maybe not. Maybe actually, yeah.
Maybe you just hold it. I don't.
Yeah.
Will they dead gone it? I mean, that's enough. I know that they're gonna bring them in. So
yeah. At least if they dead gone, they have to do the bounce side of it because the Chalice hits dead. Deal 2. I guess yeah. It's got to be bounce because it's a 4/4. Come on, Dougal.
Yeah.
Fable's kind of cool with Hearse as well because it allows you to grow it.
It is cool. This is a good card. Expensive, right? It's kind of a modern staple, correct? Hearse.
Correct.
Am I wrong? Maybe I'm wrong. Trinisphere. Yeah, see, that's good for them. They don't care about that anymore. Is that a Caves? Wonder they put away?
Correct.
Ooh. Wow. Chaos Adventurer. One card. So they probably have another one in hand, I guess, but maybe they didn't draw land. Like that's what they're thinking about right now. Just trying to read their mind.
I mean, with Force of Vigor here, that would be so good.
Oh, that would be so good. My gosh, if only. Okay. You're right. They did have the Devil Master.
I guess they could have actually killed the Boo if we attacked, because they could use this Goblin Rebel Master to make this a 1/1, and then 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep. Call. Have to attack with that goblin, so that's good. Just attack with both, right? The token.
They have to, I believe.
Yeah. I mean, the other one they don't, but they want the treasure.
Nice.
Yeah, the problem is that if they get to copying Rabble Masters, we're just gonna get run over. But
yeah, I almost feel like we should look at maybe throwing the Boo to draw 4. Maybe even killing the Rebel Master.
I think you can attack. Yeah, you. Oh, that's too bad, isn't it?
Oh, I wonder if they'll kill. They can't kill both, thankfully. But I guess killing the that makes sense.
That makes
okay.
the most sense for sure. Okay. Dead yet, but pretty close because of the chalice, unfortunately.
Boom. Nice. That is Outland
hello.
Liberator.
What do you do though? Do you use it on the chalice?
Yeah, I think because it turns on.
But make sure you tap the white then for the Zenith. Yeah.
Yep, and then hold up double green.
Scary. Do you want to? Are you gonna wait on it and see if it flips, or are you gonna use it? Wait on it?
Yeah, I'm pretty happy to hold both of these back.
Yeah.
Because being at 20 life, I don't really care about the Rebel Master or the Rebel Master getting copied.
And you can block both the goblins, which is nice, right?
Exactly, yeah.
They should use their hearse here. I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
Oh, it's getting scary, that thing, huh? That is nice synergy with the Rabble Master and the hearse, isn't it? Scary.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Do you mean the
I mean,
Fable?
all of those things. Yeah, they all get inevitable at the end unless you can get rid of them.
Also, very happy that they didn't get to keep the Fury for this Reflections being online.
Oh goodness, yeah, that's just worse, isn't it? Oh, have in hand. They're not drawing lands. They're still not making the hearse.
I guess because it would just be a 3/3 currently, which the Boo could just block.
Yeah. Hey. It'd be beautiful if they don't play anything. That would be amazing.
Yeah. Well, they are getting with that. Okay. I think I'm happy to trade the... I mean, we could... Yeah, I think holding these for the combo is best. I was thinking of like block in a way that we can like sack before damage and then crop to give pro, but I think just trading is fine and then holding up the combo.
I agree. Yeah, you want to win with the combo. Great. That trade. I don't know if they thought that went through. It's kind of a good trade for us.
Yeah.
They have nothing cool to copy as of yet.
They cast nothing, so it flips. Nice. Yep. Huge.
That's beautiful. Yeah. Get in there. Tell us, right? You can play everything in your hand.
Yeah, I think it is just Chalice here.
Definitely.
To get that off the board, and then we just like they could activate this block and then pump it, but then we can just like sack it and hit it if we really want to, or do something like that.
That was nice. 2 for 1. Okay. Yeah, what do you think? Just let it. Okay.
So that resolves. I think the hearse I don't care about. I probably care about this, if anything, potentially.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, the hearse is a little annoying for the claimer, but yeah.
Yeah, because now we have
that can
4 mana left over, which is 2 for the crops and then 2 for stage.
like it.
They have 2 cards left as well.
The Cave Wanderer do anything if they play it? What's this? Because I feel like they have another one since they pitched it, but maybe not. Plus again. You just go for it, yeah. Gone because it costs 3 or does it cost 2? I honestly can't remember. I should pull up that card.
Which one's this?
One that bounces.
It costs 3.
Okay. I haven't played a land in a while, have they?
No. Then Chalice resolves.
You're kind of bought into making it now, though, right? Oh, sick.
Yeah.
Dude, nice. That's awesome. Typically,
cool.
like the red prison matchup has been very good for us. It has gotten a lot more tricky with the initiative. I've found. I mean, also Fable helped them a lot. Matchup used to be a slam dunk, you know.
Oh, dude, especially with like Blood Moon and like Force of Vigor.
But yeah.
Nice. Is there any spice you're trying out in Naya, or that you want to try out?
I always try out some off. I mean, I know like the ones that people would want to hear about is like Titania, but
Phyto-San
is our friend. That's so cool. No, also cool. I want to try. I mean, I've tried a lot of stuff, but like I do want to try the new Titania just to see. But apparently, it's kind of a win more. I've heard. Old Titania is still fun to play too, but it costs 5. So
yeah, that's the downside. Okay.
So fun, Brick. Yeah.
Oof. Okay. We have a stage.
Yeah.
So I guess here we just go for
play Reclaimer, right? Or you could go.
I'm trying to think of a way to like Green Suns for Dryad Arbor for 2 mana, and then next turn stage plus a land off the top would be enough for the combo, but
look, you can go with that. That's fine.
The Moxes are a little bit awkward though.
They are. Especially with the Sylvan in hand, you want to have some amount of lands.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is tricky. I mean, you could just like crack Heath for Riot and I don't know, or do stuff, but I don't know.
There's also the world where we go Windswept, Mox Pitch Stage, Green Suns for Dried Arbor, and then because we've lost the stage, we can start cropping for flagstones and build out our mana that way, but it has to live. Ugh.
Do what? Yeah, just go with what you like first. Like feel like you would do. Like I think for me, I would probably be trying to get Reclaimer because that card's, but like, all good. He's like, "What are you doing?" Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
I said hi. You know, um, I see like it is important to get up on mana in this matchup, so I don't blame you if you want to go for the Dryad either. So many options there. That hand, huh? Just gonna get plowed or something.
Oof.
What is this?
Whenever one or more other creatures on the power tool list. Interesting. That's cool.
Wow.
It's kind of like a Mentor of the Meek.
Is really cool. I mean, now I feel like you kind of have to get Dryad because we need to hit lands.
Yeah, my other thought is crop into flagstones and then
you could do
get rid of that for another flagstones and build out that way.
Yeah, that's better. Got so many flyers now.
Yeah.
That's so fun. Oh, it's so fun. I love it. I love that he's 2-0 in this league too. Maybe 3-0 because this is kind of not a good matchup, I feel like, but it's pretty tough to just try to go for the combo when they have eights and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Also two different colors as well.
Is he playing Knight these days?
No, they're not.
Oh,
not in this version.
Wow.
I think he would just go for flagstones and then save this sacking the flagstones.
Yeah. So cool, the vampire. Oh, I love it.
Roof's actually pretty strong here.
Oh, that was awesome for him. Oh, man. Woo. That was a card, too, right? That's good. Okay. Oh, I mean, what? Do you play out Safekeeper and just try to get the mana going, maybe?
Yeah, or go for another Reclaimer alongside Safekeeper. I don't mind that.
I mean, I just like the fact that you can get Flagstones again and not lose out on mana, but...
Yeah,
no.
That's true. Maybe even move towards the combo.
To do something. Oh, geez, that's so cool.
That's very cool.
That is awesome. Oh, man. Oh, that is so cool. We're going to have to stream this deck, too, clearly. This is sick.
100%.
Oh, yeah. Oh, so many cards. Wow. Maulock would be really good right here. Oh, boy. Is it?
The question is, do I want to Reclaimer myself and bog to save it?
Wow. Yeah, I don't know. That's a situation I never had to think about.
Currently a 1-for-1 trade.
Yeah. I guess you could.
Yeah, I think just for the turn to hold it.
This is fun magic right here, right? This is good.
Like it kind of time
boring.
walks a little bit.
Yeah. Funny.
But now they do swing in, of course, with both of these.
Getting beat down by 2/2s, 2/3s. What it's all about. Honestly, endurance at some point would be good too, just to block that thing.
Yeah, that's a great point.
Mints could be good too. Well, not
Hmm.
anymore. Boy. Oh man.
Green Suns for 4.
Or
This is the that flanking creature. It is legendary though.
Whoa. Whoa. This is awesome. Amazing.
Okay.
The flagstones.
I think so.
You want a combo? No. Maybe we should combo. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess they have the yeah.
Yeah, die soon enough if we don't do something.
Yeah, we just have to top deck a land here. Oh, that's a pretty good land.
Good one, the top deck, yeah. Stone deck.
And then just hold up Reclaimer.
I mean, you don't want him to get 2 activations on Caracas, but maybe you should do it in the upkeep before you can get a waste or something.
Wasteland, yeah, that's very true.
Think?
Yeah, I like that a lot.
Thinking, wow, looks so fun.
What do they run at instant speed?
Maybe they have
Swords on this. Happy to save it pitching the Yav.
Yeah, it's fine. I guess like if you need to use more of those, you can activate Reclaimer and get Flagstones again.
Yeah, I guess I should have probably done that.
Not yet. It's okay. It's okay. You don't have to do it yet. Maybe on this Caracas activation when it goes for it, you can do that. That's the funny thing though, is he still has 2 colors in the air, so we're not getting through.
Unless we're able to set up double step, but I believe one's already been used.
One's gone.
Yeah, so here let's go get rid of the Savannah for flagstones.
Yes.
Oh, good.
Have it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is so fun. Ghetto.
Okay. I wonder if they go above life here.
In life, that's what I would do. Yep. That's so cool with the trigger. So if you could still make it a 4/3 and draw the card. Wow. Card's crazy. Wow. About that.
Right. It's not too bad.
The land was necessary. I guess you could get Dryad too, right?
Yeah, I also just get to attack, right?
Yeah, yeah. They'll block with the birds. I don't know if you want to force the issue and attack, with the step right now, but you probably don't want to do that. Interesting. Why?
And I think here I just want a Green Suns for Dried Arbor.
Yeah, exactly. You need more lands to pitch. This is yet another game for Bob. Yeah, Safekeeper just makes these boards where other things wouldn't. Yeah, yeah. Glyph makes a good point about getting Wasteland for the Caracas at some point.
Yeah, I think that's probably the next one. But very good point. But yeah, this deck is sweet, and for those of you who aren't too aware of it, it's pretty much a Maverick shell with a lot of creatures that have power 2 or less, and then you main deck for Dusk Dawn, which destroys all creatures with power 3 or greater, so you can still run things like Ramanap, you run Eternal Witness. This card is seeing play in the deck as a 2-of, which is very cool to see. Like, it's awesome to see players kind of get out of the shell and think out of the box, and yeah, obviously do pretty well with it as well. This is Green Suns. I wonder if it's Grist.
Ooh.
Okay. Or it could be Ramanap. If they're thinking about Wasteland on the Caracas. Eternal Witness. Get back swords. Bog's in the bin, so we can't do anything.
Smart. This is a cool deck construction. It is really fun.
Swords there. Get rid of the Dryad. Creatures your opponents control without flying or reach can't block creatures with power 2 or less, so we can't actually block anything here, so we take 6. Yikes. So we almost need to find... Oh.
So, hang on a minute. So, we want... we kind of want to step through Lage next turn. This is one of those awkward situations, though, where he has the possible Caracas with the Shroud thing, like we were mentioning in game 1. Remember that? So if he has Plow again, or like Solitude or something, and that's tricky. So you might want to get Wasteland here. That the problem with this is then we're cut off of can't active. We're gonna run out of lands at some point.
Yeah.
But we need to swing in and kill them next turn. Like, however we can do that, we have to do that because they're gonna win next turn.
Exactly. We kind of have to deal with the birds because if we attack with everything, they obviously block here. But if we can get in a situation where we can attack with the Reclaimers to get that extra 2 damage off the field.
But yeah, they can block both the Reclaimers with. This is tricky. Wow. You get Arbor's in the bin, dude.
It's tough as well because I need. We need to get rid of
Arbor. Oh man.
Oh really? Oh, it would have been as well.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh man, that's tough.
I think if we had the Arbor, they would have attacked differently.
Oh man.
I'm going to use this now just to see what we still have.
I guess you can maze.
Yeah, I think we might have to get Caracas here just in case we have to Caracas this before blocks.
I agree. Yeah, now that we've thought it through, I think that's the only way. Because I'm doing all the math. I don't think we can actually win on combat next turn unless we drew a removal spell.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, that's pretty good as well.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't think we even have any attacks.
You'd have to step through the Lage. That like takes off full lands. We don't care about that. I don't know. What do you think? I mean,
so next turn, being at 3, we have to block. Yeah, I'm trying to see if. So Caracas answers this, and then they swing in for 2, 4, 6, 7. We can block 3 of it, but we kind of only want to block 2 of it, which means we take lethal. But if we... it's tough. Maybe without the Caracas on the field, we don't care about Safekeeper anymore.
I mean, that's part of the thing. Yeah. Yeah, do you even swing with the Lage, or do you hold it? Tricky. Right.
We don't have lethal here. Like, we can use one Reclaimer to give pro white to the... pro green to the bird, but then they can Caracas in response. We have to, like... Yeah, we can't actually give this pro green because Caracas plays around all of it in a way.
You could wasteland the Caracas now, I guess, but
yeah, I guess that's true. We're definitely doing that. That's a start.
Yeah, we can't actually swing and win, and then we'll lose on the crackback. So. Use it. Rid of toe. It's also awkward because like we can't really activate Reclaimer either at this point, can we?
Yeah, not in a meaningful way because we need the Caracas open.
Wow, this is funny. We have to just not swing. Wow. This is tricky, huh? Yeah. This is so funny. Oh man, that Mox Diamond's just the worst. Wow.
Okay. Land's fine.
4 cards, oh my gosh.
Fetching to 21 is relevant.
Is. Gosh, what is this?
Four mana. This could be a Dusk. Is Dust... Oh, it's only Destroy, but still, that would just do it.
Do it.
It must be a Green Suns, but... Maybe for a second... Oh, they can't get a second because it's a legendary creature. And this is thankfully, creatures your opponents control without flying or reach can't block creatures with power 2 or less, which means we can do it, like, before blocks. Or, like,
correct, yeah.
After attacks.
Swings, and then, yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh man, what a game, huh?
Maybe we have to do this at the
combat damage.
Beginning of combat. I'm not sure if there's a stage between, like on MTGO, if we get a chance to Caracas this before we make blocks.
And once they declare attackers, you can Caracas first before you go to blocks. It should be. Put a stop on there. Yeah, you do. Yeah. So. Boy. What is that?
Oh.
That's the...
Oh, the Aftermath. Okay.
So
they get back the Vampire, I guess? They play a Noble. Sure. Okay.
I think you still want to Caracas it, right?
correct.
Not. Okay.
So
Oh.
close. So close.
Ooh, what do we do?
Yeah, because we need this white mana to not die to the swing back. Yeah,
We
because I don't think
still
there's a...
attack.
No, I don't think so. Because if we attack... You want to attack with probably more than one creature to make it lethal. But they have so many ways to block that it's a little bit awkward. Maybe there's a world where...
1 point of damage is so...
Like, do we want to swords our own creature? And then start getting in with Reclaimers? No. No. I guess we could attack with the Marit Lage, see how they block with the bird, and then swords our own Marit.
Do that. I mean, you know, maybe it... I don't know. Yeah, we need a way to get through. I don't know.
Maybe that is it. Like swords,
Yeah.
like attack with all of these, and then swords the Marit Lage.
Yeah.
See how they want to block.
Funny. Okay. Right.
Oh, they're going to take the damage. That's even better.
Wow. Okay. We'll just wait a second.
I think I want to
Just
swords.
wait. Do? See what they do.
Okay. I was just thinking it gives them the out of drawing into their own swords to plush. I guess it doesn't matter if they have their own swords.
Doesn't matter. Better for us if they swords it. I don't care. Let it go at that point.
This is
Fire.
fine.
Swords that next turn or now.
Yeah.
I don't know. They still have the legendary guy in hand.
Yeah. Oof.
This is a funny one. Sorry, this is awesome. What are we even gonna bring in here? Like, you have anything to bring in? He is okay.
Sure. With Exalted, it actually gets through, but that's actually hilarious because if they try to attack here with the Collector, if we can block it if we really want to with the Safekeeper, which is pretty funny. Land.
Okay.
So I think before this, we swords this, and then we can return this to hand, and then we have 3 attackers, and then they only have birds and vampire left to block, and we have Safekeeper getting in for 1.
Okay. Hilarious. I love it. What a game. What a game. Okay. This is so funny. Oh.
They have to have another creature?
Yeah. And they do. Uzi. Okay. That's not going to do it, dude. Bounce. Yeah. Game. How about that?
Dude! Hell yeah! What is up?
Oh,
Nice.
That oh, man.
That was sick. That was sick.
What a game. That was crazy.
That was
It's
sick.
like nothing to bring in. What do we bring in? Olaf's Gemstone? No, they have dorks. You can't. Again, is there anything for Liberator? No, right? Just run it back, like no changes. I think we do, right? Endurance, is endurance good?
Honestly, yeah,
Yes,
I
because
think.
it blocks flyers. Maybe.
Oh, yes, yes, and it has reach. Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do we cut though? You don't want all of them. I don't know. Maybe do you want to cut a Mox or two, like just because they're terrible top decks against this kind of deck?
Yeah, I don't mind that.
That's what this is. I mean, it's not going to help us that much, I don't think, but you don't want to cut all of them.
I could see cutting like a land. I'm just not sure what land.
Yeah,
Like maybe Yav, because we're not really looking to turbo.
yeah, it's fine. I guess Bog would have been fine too. I don't really know how much they were doing with the yard, but
I know they do play Reanimator, Ramanap. That's my only thought. And like potentially maybe like Ooze. It's also a way for us to keep our Reclaimers around for Dawn Dusk and also Night.
yeah, so funny. Cool deck, you know. He's really trying to kill all those initiative, Delver creatures with that card. It's pretty cool.
Oof. Sadly, just can't cast, so we're going to mulligan to 6, and not too bad.
Yeah. Let's put the step back.
You take a step back.
There you go.
There you go. There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, Thoughtseize.
Thoughtseize. Don't do that. Need that Zenith, dude. Oh.
Oh, okay.
Well, the worst in the world. Now I want to draw Moxie. Heck. Play.
Okay.
They're flagstones. You'll probably want to get basic forest with that Heath because we have double flagstone for that. Thanks. No engine for you.
Okay. This isn't too bad because it allows us to play around Wasteland for a little while.
Don't Thoughtseize. Don't Thoughtseize. Come on. Nothing in the world.
I don't think. Oh,
clouds.
maybe. Oh, okay. I was going to say maybe even Mind Sensor, but thankfully not.
Opposition agent. How good would that be for him if he had opposition agent? Ooh.
It's a pretty nice pickup.
Card is one of the scariest cards versus Depths, I think. Opposition agent, just horrible.
Oh yeah, I'm not a fan. I think as well if we make Saito start trading actual cards with these boo tokens, we're in a really good position.
Wonder if he possibly Saito was thinking about plowing there, but better of it. No endurance or anything though. Oh, I guess he wouldn't. Would he be playing that? I mean, he kind of Caracas isn't it?
I want to try to draw Green Suns here. Did we keep in Safekeeper?
Yeah, of course.
Yes.
Of course we do. That's
nice.
such a good card.
No, and then
awkward.
I want a Green Suns for 3 if we do it. No.
Oh man, this is awkward because he can react to the -2, correct?
Yeah.
No.
At least we can just keep ticking up Boo. Or Minsk. And Boo.
Want to just play the flagstones to thin it out, or what would you do here?
I don't mind playing the Taiga and then keeping the flagstones for like maybe crop rotation, or if we draw into Safekeeper, just to have that extra layer of protection.
Taiga. Yeah, for some reason I want to say Taiga, but that's wrong, I think.
Taiga, that's a great draw.
Ooh, yeah, not good for us. The control roll over there, just chilling, you know. I guess.
Hmm.
Yeah. Not doing much, are we? Yeah. We need some wasteland or something.
We can start ticking this down. Yeah,
course,
exactly.
Yeah. That's my favorite way to play this deck.
It's like when you put the chicken out a few hours before you want to cook it for dinner. It's got to thaw it out.
Oh yeah. Coming for you. You know, it's gonna start being 2 a turn soon. There
That's
it is,
fine.
the Meek Stone. We should have brought in some disenchants, huh? I don't know.
Did we bring in Outland Liberator? No.
Probably bring the Liberator next if we lose. Feels like we're gonna lose because they have library, but that's the mirror breaker in these.
Oh, there we go.
Just let them. You know that they're on Aven Mind Sensor in this deck.
Wait a second.
You know that for
2. No, I don't.
Really not gonna look because I'm not a cheater. I'm just wondering.
I'm not a cheater.
No. To be sporting, you know. We have no more white sources in the deck to get. Wow.
See if they respond. Safekeeper doesn't help because if we give Pro to the Boo or what's it called? Shroud, the tokens of course fizzle as well. So I think here we just want to get Knight and then potentially get in a position where we can just chuck the Knight at them because they've taken so much mana with so much life loss with the Safekeeper.
I like it a lot. How big is the Minsk? I can't read it. Sorry.
Currently on 7.
7. Wow. Cool. Okay. The Knight is.
The Knight is young.
5? It is young.
It is a 5/5.
Wow.
So honestly, if they take an extra card here and don't have a removal spell for the Knight, we can steal this game. Because currently time is a pretty big thing. We're down 6 minutes.
No way is not found a sword or something at this point. Grist, something like this. A Grist would be too slow at this point. Need a removal now. Right? So you can, if we untap, you can sack enough lands and then fling it. And it's... Aha! There's that. Womp womp. Found it. This is quite the grind. I have to watch the clock too at this point, honestly.
Yes. I even missed attacking, but that's fine.
It's okay. He's gonna bounce it anyway.
I actually don't think. Yeah, I think from a time perspective, it's not worth trying to Dark Depths through counters here.
It is probably a little too dangerous for Saito to take damage anymore.
Hmm.
If we have endurance or something, then lose.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
Oh, I just screwed up. What we could have done there is minus, and then they Caracas the boo, and then what we could have done is crop rotated, made the 2020, and then flung that instead.
Oh,
but we can do
well,
that
we
next
can do
turn.
it next turn.
We can do it next turn. We're Gucci.
That's an awesome play. That's an awesome play. So cool.
Hopefully it comes up.
Oh, maybe he'll let it go because it's only one at that point. I don't know. We'll have to see. Honestly, drawing an extra card would be fine at this point.
Yeah.
You know, we're not doing so well with the top decks. He isn't either. This is odd.
Yeah, very standoffish. Okay, there's an attack.
Smiths can take a hit.
That is fine. Well, they attacked me? How dare they? Alright, 5 cards left.
How dare they?
Green Suns, Swords.
Do it. What of truth? Oh man, do it. Yes. Oh cool. I don't even think there's a forest or plains left to get. That is so cool.
We'll see.
There's a sword. I'm sure he has a sword or something. There has to. Right?
Okay.
Okay. That was fun though. Oh boy, we're under 5. We gotta go quick.
I think that's a... Maybe if we get to 4 minutes, I might concede and then see if we can go turbo for the last game.
Mm-hmm. Hmm.
Like, even like a knight here gets it, so there's a few good draws. Maze.
That's not it.
Yeah. I think honestly I should even just stop doing that. Because we know it's gonna get crackers, so I should in fact just save time.
I don't think we'd seen a wasteland to this point, so at least now we know that that's in there.
That's very true.
Okay.
No, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Knight is just lethal.
On night, one time.
Endurance. Okay.
You could tick it up just to tick it up. I don't know if it's hurting your clock, though. I get it.
Maybe we can just get there with endurance. I guess the maze is kind of nice because it allows us to get around the Meekstone by untapping the creature.
I guess, yeah. Well, there'd been an argument of putting stuff back in our bin, but I don't know.
Yeah, the only thought there was is that if we top deck Knight again, it would just be lethal to throw it.
Sleepy's right. I mean, we could have crop rotted for Wasteland, and we were just going for the win right there, Sleepy, because our time is kind of bad. But yeah, that definitely was an option to go get Wasteland. Yeah, Reclaimer is pretty good. Do you agree? We got to get rid of this Caracas.
Yeah. Dusk. Sure. Sure. Pretty happy just to swords this right now.
Get a Knight once. On. Oh man, it's tough. What do you think? I mean, like, you're so low on time.
We're so close. That's the hard part. One, two, three. Yeah, there's exactly 7, 8, 9. So even the welcoming vampire we can swords if need be.
I'd probably do it. They play something, right?
Yes, it's a ETB, so I'll see if they cast anything.
There you go. That's gonna be another Dryad, probably.
Yeah, I assume so. I think here I will just copy the Krakus and then 6. We got this. I got faith.
I mean, it does seem like we should be able to kill the. We should be able to find one Knight or one Wasteland, you know?
Or a crop.
Yeah, that's right. I guess by extension, yeah.
Mm.
Oh, come on, man. You just got F6.
Yeah.
Talk too much, just go.
I think I'm just going to block their attack and then hopefully attack him with the endurance.
To 4. Wow.
Grist is fine.
Grist.
Ah, they get to hit the Minsk here. Okay.
Oh, right. Yeah.
See if they attack.
Cool.
No.
Smarty's not going to attack. Sure.
They're also at 4 life.
Wow. Okay.
Minsk. Step.
Oh no, we're gonna lose the time. Terrible. You got 2 minutes.
Yeah, I think at this stage we go for turbo in game 3, which is a lot to ask, but it can be done. I'm gonna have the Outland Liberator in there just for Meekstone. For going turbo, it makes sense to have the full Mox.
Yeah.
Caracas. Maze. I could see the
You bog.
bug.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then maybe just go back down to 1 endurance. And then just got to keep a pretty aggressive start. That first hand was just really, really hard.
The fact that they took away that, like that first Thoughtseize actually kind of set the pace of that game. Interesting. Just since we couldn't Zenith. Basically, we couldn't find a Niter at Wasteland. That was wild. I mean, we did miss that one chance to Wasteland instead of getting stage or whatever on the Caracas, but yeah.
Yeah, maybe that was worth it. Yeah, I think that was just tunnel vision by me. I think I was just quite tunneled into like, oh, we can hit them for 20, but
I was excited by that too. I was like, this is gonna be it, but yeah. Like 2 minutes or something.
Yeah, heaps of time. Heaps of time.
Plenty of time. It's a fun league. In that Delbert game where we just like didn't have anything, but
all right. On the play, it's pretty Forest into Green Suns.
bad. But that's the kind of thing we need, though. We need quick.
Could also play the Mox in here and ditch the Dark Depths. I think that's probably not.
Play out play Reclaimer.
Yeah, I think even though we lose one piece of the combo, it's worth having the extra creature on the field.
Mana now too. It'll be good to get Night out next turn if we can.
Yeah.
If he's gonna plow, it's probably gonna be Reclaimer, but I could be wrong. Yep. Fine. Oh wow. That's it. Basic. Yeah, okay.
I feel like we're playing speed chess a little bit. And I really enjoy it. Ooh, swords. Okay.
Oh, well, that might be the game, actually.
Never give up. That's one piece.
Gonna give you. Want to sword that bird just so that you can't do anything? It's not.
Yes, yeah.
Well, he's got plenty of mana now. Mixing with all the basics. Wow. How about that? Word.
Okay.
Nice hand. That's what we were trying to do here.
That's still worth playing.
That's right. The chip.
Yeah, I don't even want to like try to hold up swords here. I'm happy just to allow this. Unless it's something massive. Green Suns for 3. Probably Grist. Yeah. We still know about
The sword
swords.
again. Yeah.
There's a
Oh,
second
man.
step.
Wasn't to be.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. It's all happening over there.
Done. Unfortunately, I can't 6 because of the swords, but we can try to draw into either one piece of the combo or another crop rotation here.
Only chance.
Library's fine. Grist is fine. They flip a Wasteland. They attack for 6. Nice. I think just for damage here, we want to, just for mana considerations, I just want to Swords the Bird to take it off the field as a flyer. They also gain no life here. 30 seconds. Draw a piece. Not it.
Nope. Yeah, it's
But
game.
probably worth playing.
This is fun anyway. Game.
Close. So close.
No.
That's it. Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
man. Good game. Good game.
Tough.
Hey, that was a fun league. That was a really fun Magic match, so for real. That was awesome.
Tough.
Thanks for having me, man. This is great. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really fun. I really enjoyed this.
Sleep, dude. What time is it there? Like 2 in the morning?
2 a.m. Let's open the chest.
Do you do that? That's fun.
Nice. Hey, 35 points isn't too bad. I'll take
35
that.
points is awesome. That's great.
Dude.
That's way better than expected in a chest. Yeah.
Nice
playing. Yeah.
List was sweet.
Think?
Yeah, list was cool.
Good. You miss Prismatic?
Prismatic, not so much, but the Ramen a little bit. But I think just because I play a style that like relies on it a little bit, probably with like how aggressive I am with using like Reclaimer and things like that. Like getting back like flagstones with Reclaimer is so nice, or like being able to just build back the combo over 2 turns, things like that.
Yeah.
But
how could you get it in there? I guess you could get it in. You'd probably have to go down to Minsk.
Yeah, or like 1 library, 3 Minsk, 1 Ramen.
Yeah, you could do that. Yeah, you could definitely do that, actually.
Definitely tough. The Halls, I really wish we got to see them in game 1 against 5 color, but it's just nice to know that we have them.
It's a cool angle. It's a really cool angle. It's a little weird that now we don't have any utility lands in the board. You know how like we used to always have
like Tower with Magistrate,
Chasm
or
and Tower,
Chasm, Tabernacle, Blast Zone. Yeah,
makes sense. I mean, the Halls could probably be I feel like that's a flex spot. Like but the rest of it feels about right.
Yeah, definitely.
Cool. Games,
Yeah,
man.
that was awesome, man. Like, there's some pretty cool games there, like winning that game 1 against Saito, winning that like draw 14 against Reanimator. There's some pretty interesting
Putting in
situations.
Iona, everybody's
Yeah,
like face palming.
exactly. I didn't see that coming.
Yeah, that was fun.
But yeah, a huge thank you, Jono, for coming on. Is there anything you would like to say? Send out,
Just
plug.
keep supporting Dukes, everybody. Thanks for coming and watching. That's all.
Too kind. All right, I'm gonna just quickly plug my YouTube. If you want to find me there, I'll put all my uploads as well with these on there as well, so you can find those. And I'll see who else is streaming to send you guys over there. But I'm gonna be back in 8 hours streaming with Hello Newton on a Fiend Artisan, sort of like Maverick-esque version of
Cool.
Elves, which would be pretty sweet. It looks like Reed's streaming, which is cool. So you hardly ever get to raid Reed. But yeah, thank you again. Thank you to the new followers, the new subs. Jono, thank you very much. And we'll see you in a few hours from now. All the best.